That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. He wants to throw it. Fires toward the target. Got it in the middle. It's Dupree. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Anthony. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He's got it.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense up.
A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Makes the catch. It's Smith. At midfield, he's got room. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Maryland! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Fowler. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Badgers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Firing to the end zone, and swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
No rest for the wicked for this offense. They are taking shots. You just saw a big explosive play on the previous one, and right away they get back to the line of scrimmage, and they throw it in the end zone. They have got this defense on their heels.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now on second and goal. Looking to fire. He wants it all. Touchdown, Badger! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I tell you what, when you give me that kind of effort, I'm going to find you more often. What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays out, secures the catch through the ground. Remember, got to catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. Fielded in the end zone, it's Manning. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Finds his tight end. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that he's...
And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Washington. Pocket breaking down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Terrapins line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. He wants to change this route. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Takes a shot as he lets it go. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Washington. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Punt is on its way. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Trying to set up the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time their offense. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Defense has to use a timeout, and this call will be big. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. From the gun, running back gets to give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Badgers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will start this game off with the football. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
Bringing the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Wolverines send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Wisconsin's offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him. And the
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the Big House fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. Running to Green.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tight end now in motion. Looking downfield. It's Underwood. Using the quick game. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They're trying to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry Johnson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick completion on the out route. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Looking for a deep man. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. He'll pitch it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Pulls it in. It's Simpson. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, you're still happy to get the field goal.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Hit as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the... defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Release to the back. This time it's complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Drop play, quarterback keeps it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
You know, there are a lot of coaches out there who believe bye weeks sometimes can take away your rhythm. And that might be the case with this offense right now. They just don't seem to be clicking in the passing game.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Badgers are flying down the field. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Smith. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Badgers with the 1st and 10. Keeps it on the draw. Headed to the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Wolverines are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Rush is on him. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Mason. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the... And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
And you've got to go for this on 4th down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on 4th down a few times early, but the field position dictates.
He's got it. First down and more. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looking to the big tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Smith wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Dupree. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Badgers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Try to barge their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To throw, it's Underwood. Fires to the tight end. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball.
Unloads it downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. After the flag, distance for a first down cut in half. They can really get aggressive on 1st and 5. The snap sets up the throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the 2nd half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Smith dropping to pass. Unloads to the wideout. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Under fire. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. This offense has it with really good field position. Running back searching for a hole. Jukes his way for more. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Wants to go up top on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. They're dealing with a second and long. QB draw. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side.